your street because I know you.
You know what? I ain't mean to hurt you, brother. All right.
Okay.
Okay, that's number one. That was not my intention at all.
I'm
Okay,
sensitive.
I know. I see. I see. Because let's leave it alone. But what I'm saying is, it was bothering me. After I explained it to you, you still keep asking. So I'm saying to myself,
No, I don't
this
think
brother
he was asking.
was in the streets.
I think he knew.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. For the podcast world, I get it. Yes, I understand.
It's an explanatory, trying to explain and broaden it so that way other people could.
But I'm also aware of what he's talking about, what's going on with the 21 Savage and all this stuff in the streets and after streets and all that. I understand where that's coming from, and I know what it's about. And I seen the interview where he said that, so I understand his commentary on what he means behind that. Meaning that, the streets lied to us. Nothing good came out of the streets. People die in the streets. Nobody cares. Like we shouldn't be glorifying the streets.
And I agree. And your opinion means everything to me because you're my dude, and I know you know the street. So when I'm asking you, I'm trying to get you to say what you feel the street is. Then once you said, I already know. But I'm now saying, I'm thinking that when they're talking about it, that they're not talking about the same thing that you're talking about.
Because no one hangs out in the streets no more, bro.
To Shah's point, I think that there's different levels of it. I think that just because we're a peer doesn't mean that there aren't parts of those elements outside of our doors. You follow what I'm saying?
There's the underworld.
No, there is, but it's not as
everywhere.
Exactly. It's not as prevalent.
But it's not
more prevalent.
I won't describe the underworld as the world. The underworld is something you directly make a decision to go into.
You make a decision to go and hang out in the streets too. I made the decision, you made the decision.
I made a decision to do the underworld. I wasn't just being in the street. You know what I'm saying? Just playing in the park.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But to the point is, there's an underworld in every hood.
Yeah.
That's what I just said.
Right.
That goes back to what I said.
Yeah.
What is the streets? And you said it was when you walk outside your door. And I'm saying, no, that's not what they're talking about. They're talking about a system that they became a part of, where they sold drugs, where they robbed, some killed, lied, steal, did all these things that was up under the banner of this underworld thing that would bring them profit and maybe make their reality some better. You know what I'm saying? The lie, basically. You know what I'm saying? That's the underworld. That's the street. That's the game. That's all of that. If I sum it up and I go further with my brother in the conversation, again, you have to describe if I'm going to have that conversation, what are the streets? You know what I'm saying? Now, once we describe what are the streets, why does it correlate with basically sin? Once you see that it correlates with sin, you understand why I used underworld. Once you understand it's underworld, now you have to now look at the rules of it. What's the rules of it? How can you be saved from death? There is no mistake about it for those that deal with this as me and you do. For those that deal with this, there is no escape from death other than Christ. So, if you are going to talk about fuck the streets, if you're going to talk about no more game, for me, I want to know, do you even know what you're talking about when you talk about the subject? Because saying fuck the streets, but you still shooting dice, still pimping whores, still doing all the nigga, stick a nigga up or anything like that, it was still, you know what I'm saying? You can't say fuck the streets and still be on that type of time. I was watching a guy on YouTube saying drop my flag. I'm not gonna mention no names. Y'all should all know. You know what I'm saying? You saying drop my flag after you catch a criminal case. And that's understood. I can dig it. It is a part of the system. You do wrong, you get caught, the devil gets your ass, and you get scared, and you want to run to God. That's a part of that system, why God even created that. So I can completely dig it. But what I can't dig is for you not to understand that was the system. You know what I'm saying? So you cannot just say, drop my flag or fuck the street without giving the whole thing. No. It's deeper than that. So what you're saying is, fuck sin. And what you're saying is, fuck the devil. Now that's a different conversation. I'm totally signed up with that. But do you know what you're saying when you say that? Do you even know what that entails when you say that? And that is what I realized that most brothers don't. You know what I'm saying? They thinking when they say fuck the street, it's like, oh, the big homies had me stand on the corner and sell drugs. Fuck the street. You know what I'm saying? But now I got this good scam operation going on. So, yeah, for me, it's do you even know what it is? That's why I asked you, because it is a movement. I think that our children need to be, you know what I'm saying, especially those that are in the street, need to be abreast on what we are really, truly should be saying. And what we really should be saying is fuck sin. Sin led me into that dark underworld. The lie of the devil, which the scripture says is the father of the lie, lied to me and told me that if I lived this way and if I went into this underworld that it was going to be better. Fuck him, fuck this, fuck that. I want to give my life to the Lord. Like that. That is, you know, what I think that movement should be about. Now, on the other side, fuck the street. Of course, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I, like you, don't identify the street as the underworld. I don't know if you put that together. The street don't have to be the underworld. There was dudes that was in the street that was right with me and you that ain't never sold drugs, ain't never robbed nobody, ain't never killed nobody, went to school, got their education, you know what I'm saying? And they came up in those same very streets right with us. Girl, you one of those dudes.
That was a smart street nigga.
You one of those guys.
Okay.
That's a smart street nigga.
You know what I'm saying? So yes, I can never say fuck the street because I don't identify the street as the underworld. You know what I'm saying? The underworld is the underworld.